The Railer basketball booster pancake and sausage breakfast is tomorrow.
Railers with the basketball underneath. Bowlby tries the reverse. That's no good. Gavin does a nice job of pulling and laying in.
Great job. Nice to have two big guys under there. Bowlby goes up for the reverse layup on a nice baseline move, and Gavin right there to help him out.
29-20. Underneath, they get it. Oh, and that's a good job by Max as he put his hand right on top of the basketball and forces the alternating possession. So it'll stay with Jacksonville.
Joey. About hit him in the noggin.
Tipped away by Max, but controlled by Kaufman. Rain gets it to Hans, had all five Railers around him, it seemed like. And then the Railers bleed back out to their respective spots. Kaufman, he's going to drive in. Hand to Peak. And Peak bring the dribble back out. Railers up 9, 29-20. Over to
kind of moved Hans off the free throw line. He was a good guy at the free throw line to have because he's so wide. Got great hands.
Underneath, Bowlby spins one way, then the other, and then offensive foul is going to be whistled on Bowlby as he turned and knocked Ring down, and Ed looked like he was going to turn one way, turn back the other way, and Bowlby picks up his second foul.
Kind of indecision by Bowlby that time. He caught it right in the middle of the lane, and the guy was to his left, so he wanted to reverse spin, and when he reverse spin, there was Ring right in front of him, and he rolled him over.
Again with the tip. They work it across the timeline against, he's like one-man press.
He's got great hand-eye coordination for one thing. He just...
Oh, man, and Joey just picked up his third as he reached in trying to knock it away from Hans.
Yeah, anytime the ball's around him, he just does a good job of tracing the basketball, they call it, and he's normally gets some sort of a palm or something on it.
Hans at the line. His first free throws of the night. First free throw is good. His first points of the night. So now if you're Coach Alexander, do you trust your senior to play smart with 3 fouls?
Well, I think you have to. I think you can. As much as he brings to the defense, you can already tell our defense is a lot better with him out there. So I think you tell him to be aggressive, but, nothing silly.
29-22. Hans makes them both. 6.5 to go in the third quarter. Joey Olden out there with 3 fouls. Staying in the game. Olden right there on the right wing with it. Gets it back to Max Cook. Over the left side, Horsham. Jacksonville did a nice job closing out on Tyler, so they swing it back around the perimeter.
Now the Railers got to look inside a little more. I thought Gavin was open a couple times at the free throw line. There Max goes to the free throw line.
Max's pass trying to dump it down to Bowlby. Couldn't control it, so another turnover gives it back to the Crimsons. And down 7, they can get as close as they've been in quite a while. Kaufman dribbles back to Fisher. Now to Ring. Hands cutting in. Pull-up jumper off the back of the rim. No good. Gavin does a nice job clearing everybody out and getting the board.
Yeah, one-handed rebound by Gavin. Going up strong on over 2 Crimsons.
Holding back out to Cook.
I think it's time for Max to look a little offensive here. He hasn't looked for his shot at all. Hasn't looked to drive. He's looking to facilitate the offense, but we need a little scoring out of number 2 tonight.
Hans going to get whistled for the foul as he knocked Gavin down on the baseline. That'll be the second on Hans. First on the Crimsons here in the half. Max on the right side. Max looking now over to Olden. And they talked about now Gavin's right there at the free throw line. Joey looks to go down the lane, kicks it back out to Horsham.
Ring doing a nice job of getting out on Horsham.
Bowlby will fire a 3. Left it way short. Gavin gets the rebound. He goes down the lane. Little floater back up. That's out of control and no good. And Peak the rebound for Jacksonville.
Yeah, I thought Gavin did a great job of going to the offensive board. Just bring it out if you don't have a good shot or look to pass. That was kind of an errant shot by Gavin, but a good job of going to the boards.
5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Lincoln up 7, 29-20. Fisher a 3, rims in and out, no good, and Max goes and gets the rebound. Head quickly to Tyler Horsham. Tyler's going to stop, didn't take the 3. Max thought about trying to get it to Bowlby. There's Joey open in the corner. Goes back out to Gavin. Max fires a 3 off to the right side. That's no good. Hands the rebound. 1 and done for the Railers on the last few possessions. And then traveling's going to be whistled in the backcourt against Jacksonville. So the Railer pressure certainly wasn't what we've seen, but we'll take it right now.
And we need it. We need a basket here. A couple possessions now. The Railers not put it in the hole, and it's time to hopefully get the ball in the middle and pass out from there.
Horsham's three is good.
Oh, we'll shoot a three, and Horsham trails it.
Well, they moved Tyler to the other side of the court, and I don't think they compensated for that, and Tyler was able to get a good look and knock it down.
And they took Hans out of the middle, the guy that was really good there.
Peek down the lane, he flips it up, he's going to go to the line shooting two as he's fouled. Fouled underneath on the drive to the basket. That one's going to go against Gavin. That'll be foul number one on the junior for the Railers.
Yeah, way too easy, too. They get it in the middle, and right at the free throw line, he takes two dribbles and gets all the way to the basket. There's got to be some Railer in white that's got to step in front of him.
The 6'5" Peak, first free throw up and good.
For Jacksonville, number 5, Zach Monaghan returns. For Lincoln, number 12.
Will Cook in the lineup for the Railers, replacing Joey Olden. Second one on the way, that one good as well. Peak now has 4. And it's 32-24, Railer lead is at 8.
Yeah, early on we were getting some nice easy twos by just ball movement and keep cutting, but we haven't gotten that lately.
There's Will on the right side. He brings it back out now to Max. Block. Horsham, another three. Yes!
Yeah, we need that. Our guys aren't hitting right now, and the guy that hasn't been hitting really the whole year as far as the way Tyler Horsham could shoot it tonight with 3 threes, and that was a big one.
Well, going back into the second quarter, Josh, 9 of the last 11 points for the Railers have been threes from Tyler.
Yeah, we haven't gotten it in the middle. Early on, we were getting in the middle. We were getting some transition, and as of late, we haven't.
Kaufman a long three.
He can shoot it now.
He just keeps backing up and backing up. He answers Tyler's three with one of his own. 3:20 to go in the third quarter. Can Tyler answer back? He up back of the rim. Goes right out to Max.
Yeah, let's get it inside right there. Right to get it into Bowlby. Somebody penetrating.
There it is. Nice pass underneath. Bowlby cuts to the basket. Max throws it in.
And he's doing a good job. Bowlby's sealing the guy down on the block. And anytime that ball rotates, we can get a quick pass from the top right to him. And that time Max found him.
Double team from Cook and Bowlby. You know, Josh, offensively, the last 2 games we've seen stretches as the ball goes over to Tyler Ring, and he's going to be fouled by Max on the far side. We've seen instances where the Railers on the court have figured out that they've got this option. You know, we had Gavin and Bowlby, and then I think last night it was Max and Gavin, and now maybe Max and Bowlby can figure something out.
Yeah, I think they can find a way to get Bowlby open underneath. We got to get him the basketball.
Underneath, that was way too easy as Hans stepped in front of Gavin, and Hans lays it in on the inbounds pass. 37-29, Railer lead back to 8. Cook on the right wing to Gavin. He looks to go baseline. Hans goes down, no call. Max top key, 3 good.
Yeah, we needed that one. There it is. Nice skip pass by Gavin off the baseline to Max Cook. Wide open at the top, and we're going to need all these as, they're shooting just as well as we are.
Well, we need a run here to end the third quarter to stretch us out a little bit. Hans down low, and Bowlby's going to get whistled for the foul. And I think Coach Dugan's still a little upset from down here on the other end when Gavin ran into Hans and Hans went down. Gavin's a pretty big kid, but I think Gavin would have to have a pretty good head of steam to knock Hans over.
Yeah, that's a monster. His arms are
Bowlby's picked up his third foul. Adam Conradi will make his first appearance of the weekend. Didn't even get in the game last night. Conradi against Hans presents a pretty good...
there's some weight going on now.
And who they get? They get Gavin or they get Adam underneath as they're trying to keep Hans from cutting to the basket. And now Gavin's picked up his second. And just like in the first half, Josh, the fouls for the Railers are starting to pile up.
Yeah, quickly, too. 16 fouls now for the Railers, and you get too many fouls and too many easy opportunities for Jacksonville to score.
2 minutes to go. Max knocks it out of bounds. Kick. So we'll stay on this end. 40-29. Railer lead hanging in at 11. Jacksonville inbound just in front of their own bench. Inbound to Kaufman. Got to guard him out there. He's in range. He drives down the lane, and we're going to get an offensive foul. Nice job, Tyler Horsham getting in the way.
Yeah, he saw Kaufman coming and really put his head right down. And he was going to the basket regardless if there was somebody in his way or not. Good job by the senior Horsham. Step right in front and take one for the team. Be nice to 2:02 left here in the third. We're up 11. Let's make this thing 16-18 before the end of the third.
Max Cook, Gavin Block, Will Cook, Adam Conrady, Tyler Horsham on the floor for the Railers. Gavin looks to make a move. Dumps it over to Tyler, goes right through his hands. Don't know if he wasn't ready for it. I wonder if he was thinking
Gavin almost got tipped.
Or I didn't know if maybe he was thinking he was going to try to get it to Gavin, but yeah, even if it does get tipped, it just throws you up just enough right to Tyler's hands.
I think that's what happened. It got tipped by a Jacksonville player, and then it just took it up just a little bit, and then Horsham wasn't able to grab it, and it went off his hands.
Minute 40 to go in our third quarter. Ring for Jacksonville. Hans, kick it back out. 3 on the way. That's up off the run. No good. Tracked down. Nice hustle by the Crimsons. Hans underneath. Goes up over Cook. Off the glass and in. Back and forth we go here in the third. 1:20 left. Railers up 40-31. Gavin over to Max. Out of Will. Conrady floating along on the baseline. See if they can get an opening for Conrady. Gavin, he takes it. Reach-in foul is going to be whistled, and they're going to say Gavin was going up, so it'll be 2 shots for the junior.
Yeah, good job by Gavin. Not settling for the little 8-foot jump shot. Go right to the basket and make Hans foul.
Gavin at the line with 17.
2 shots.
Had just 1 free throw in the second quarter after 14 in the first quarter and missed again. Kate Ebler in, Horsham out.
For Jacksonville, 21, Johnny Peak back in the lineup.
Peak back in for Hans.
One more coming from Gavin Block.
Railers only 4 of 8 from the line so far tonight.
That's off too.
Make it 4 of 9 as he missed them both. And in a close one, you need them.
Yeah, you're going to need these. It sounds like, or it looks like Jacksonville's got a chance to keep it close.
Hayes goes in, and he's going to the line shooting too. Nice job by Hayes as he went to the basket. That foul's going to be whistled on Adam Conrady. That'll be his first 17th foul. So for the last 50 seconds of the third and the entire fourth quarter, Josh, Crimsons are shooting bonus.
Yeah, and the way as aggressive as the Railers have been, they've got to be aggressive, but yet they got to be smart. We can't go out and give stupid fouls. Now, if we're going for a layup, you can take that foul, but we've gotten some fouls being aggressive that are farther off or farther more than being aggressive, just kind of not consistent.
Hayes missed the first, made the second, 40-32. Back to that same 8-point lead. Knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Railers. 47 seconds left in the third. And again, Railers playing a good chunk of this quarter without Joey Olden, who picked up his third foul. Conrady, inside out, back out to Cook. Now the Railers look to hold as they've spread them out.
Yeah, might be a good chance to get a last-second shot. Hopefully we can knock it down, get some momentum here going into the fourth. Just up 8 points.
And we do have the basketball coming out to start the fourth, so this would be a good chance to put 4 or 5 together in a row. 17 seconds. Gavin holds near the timeline, back out to Max. Over to Will, down to 10 seconds. Conrady comes out high. Conrady's picked up his dribble, needs help. Gavin, top of the key, hands to Horsham. Horsham spots up for a 3. It's off to the right side, no good. Conrady with the putback, that's no good. This one will go down. Adam had 2 putback chances, got him off the glass. Neither one would go down. At the end of 3, Lincoln 40, Jacksonville 32. Back to the fourth in a moment. You're listening to Lincoln Railer Basketball. Fourth quarter of action underway at Roy S. Anderson Gymnasium. Railers the basketball, an 8-point lead over the Crimsons of Jacksonville. Railers came in 13-0, Crimsons 4-8. Railers looking to hang on to this one. They have not been able to run away and hide from the Crimsons here tonight.
No, they haven't, and we've basically all that third quarter was three-point baskets. You know, we didn't get a whole lot of scoring, not a lot of penetration. So, credit to the Crimson defense also.
Gavin in the corner working against Hans, tries to go baseline, slips it back out to Olden, swinging around to an open Cook for the three at the top of the key.
He hit some big ones, another one for Max. As Max is kind of yelling at the rest of the Railers, hey, it's time to go, let's go.
Well, the past two games, remember that first 2.5-minute stretch of the fourth quarter, the Railers, that's when they've been able to extend these leads in these games that they've been close in.
That's it.
Looking at the walk by Hayes, no call. Ring fakes the three on the far side, back out. Dugan, Hayes back to Dugan. 7 minutes to go. Railers up 11. Ring fakes the three again over Max, drives in, hands to Peak. Dugan, top of the key three, he answers back.
Yeah, good ball movement by Jacksonville. They penetrate it in, kick it in, get it in the middle, kick it out, and finally find Dugan right at the top of the key for another three.
43-35, 6.5 minutes to go. Holden slides it over to Max Cook. Down in the corner to Gavin. Gavin drives in, now back out to Horsham. Gavin fakes a three, going to take it down the lane. Max thought about the three, top of the key, did not take it.
Yeah, it looked like he was wide open too, in his favorite spot out of a kick out from the middle.
Max drives in, Gavin fakes the three, gets his defender up, pulls up, had his shot rejected away from 16, but they get it back. Underneath, Bowlby in the left corner, his three way short. Joey tried to grab it and saves the possession. Bowlby takes it to the basket, lays it up, will not go down, but Bowlby will go to the line shooting two.
Credit Holden.
Joey.
Yeah, Joey stealing a rebound away from Jacksonville, and it just we get that big shot on one end, and we come back and we give up the big shot on the other end, and the Railers cannot put stops together in order to increase this lead.
Bowlby, first free throw on the way. It is up, and it's missed again.
And our free throw shooting's not been good.
They are 4 of 10. The Railers have missed their last 4 free throws. Second one, missed again. 43-35, 5:40 to go in our contest. Inside Hans, wide open Ring, goes up off the glass, won't go down. Bowlby forced to foul him. Ring goes to the line shooting two, and Josh, now Ed, has picked up his fourth.
Yeah, and we need him. He's hit some big shots last night against against Springfield in the fourth quarter, some big threes, and he stretches the floor well for us. He's a senior, and now coach has got a decision to make. 5:37 left here in the fourth. Do you put him on the bench and bring in Conrady, or let him stay out there? It looks like Conrady is set to check in.
43-36. Ring made the first.
Short.
Misses the second. Max grabs the rebound, ball loose, picked up by Bowlby. 43-36. Railer lead is 7. Holden in front of the Railer bench. With the dribble, back out to Max. Now over to Olden. Cook down the lane, hands back over to Gavin, his three up, and good.
Well, we've hit him when we needed him. And, it was a great penetration again by Max to get in the middle of the lane and then kick out for Gavin, but we need some stops on this end where our defense has been good all year.
Hans 14-footer, that's no good. Ball tipped out, but it goes right to the hands of Brady Hayes. Ring thought about the three, drives down the lane, floats it over Gavin, that's no good. Rebound to Horsham. Tyler will get it over to Max Cook, and Max will bring the ball into the front court.
Now you need another basket here. You get a stop, you need a basket. You get a stop, you need a basket. That's we got to increase these leads. This lead, still Jacksonville in the bonus.
Max down the lane to Bowlby underneath. Holden in the corner, around the perimeter. Horsham is wide open. That's no good. Gavin got hammered on the rebound. No call, and we're heading the other way. 4:15 to go. Ring, and a blocking foul is going to be whistled on Gavin. Whew. Not sure there was much contact there, Josh.
No, it looked like Gavin had, there may have been some contact, but it looked like Gavin was solid. You know, he was set. Not that Gavin tried to take a charge, but the guy tried to go around him, and anytime the offensive guy gets caught off balance by a defender, it's almost a foul every time.
Ring back at the free throw line. Free throw on the way. That one rolls good. He now has 9. 46-37.
Michael Fisher back to the line for Jacksonville, as is Nate Kaufman.
And now they're bringing in Kaufman, and we've seen that once he's across half court, he can shoot it.
Yeah, and it's went in tonight.
Second one, good again. Ring with 10, 46-38. And again, what you talked about, Josh, Wheeler's unable to score, get a stop, score as we need him to.
Yeah, and we kind of did that against Springfield too, where we haven't been able to get stops and we need them late in the game to increase our lead.
Joey drives in. Horsham in the corner, thought about the 3, didn't take it. Gavin top of the key. 3:45 to go in the contest. It's Lincoln 46, Jacksonville 38. Look down the lane to Conrad. He goes strong, missed again. Ball tipped around into the hands of Hance. Hands over to Kaufman. 3:30 to go. Bobby back off the bench. He'll be checking in a moment. Ring to Kaufman. Cook runs at him. Bounce underneath. And a kick is going to be whistled. Conrad will check out. Bobby back in with his 4 fouls.
For Jacksonville, number 11, Brady Haynes returns. For Lincoln 42, Edward Bobby back in the lineup.
Yeah, be a big stop here now. Just up 8 points. 3:24 left here in the game, and the name of the game is going to be stopping them defensively without fouling.
Kaufman underneath. Ring. Up over Bobby, off the glass. No. Gavin the rebound over Fisher. The other issue has been free throws for tonight.
Yeah. 4 of 11?
Yeah. 3 minutes to go. Railers lead is single digits. It's 46-38.
Yeah, I'd love to see Gavin just get right to the free throw line here and make them guard it. They were really extended out on the perimeter because we don't have anybody on the free throw line.
Foul's going to be whistled. And again, Jacksonville, with only having 4 now, 5 team fouls, they can be a little bit more aggressive.
Yeah, and they probably will, just to get this a little bit closer maybe to bonus time, so they don't have to run a bunch of clock off just to commit fouls.
Max gets it inbound to Bobby. Now back over to Horsham to Olden. 2:45 to go. Down on the right side to Horsham. Hands it back to Cook. 2:30 to go. Railer lead is 8. Railers looking to stay undefeated. Gavin, ball loose, gets it over to Joey. Dangerously close to the timeline, but the Railers hang on. Max down the lane, back over to Olden.
Yeah, you got to penetrate to attack. If you get a layup, you can still score it. A long time to hold the ball.
We tick down now to 2 minutes left. Joey over to Horsham, back out to Gavin. Good ball movement by the Railers. Good job of keep away here. Double team comes, and then a foul is going to be whistled. That'll be the 6th team foul on the Crimson's. Next one will send the Railers to the line. A foul is going to be whistled on Hance, his 4th.
To the Railers.
1:50 left. Railers in a game of keep away, trying to get this underneath the Bobby. Slides it over to Tyler. A little bit of an errant pass, but Tyler did a nice job of hanging on to it, and then they called timeout because I'm not sure Tyler wasn't about to fall out of bounds. 1:42 to go after the timeout. Horsham inbounds, looking to inbound, throws it back deep to Max. Cook tries to get into the front court. He's fouled by Lonergan, and that'll send Max Cook to the line, shooting 1 in bonus.
Bringing in five offense for 5 defense. He may have some foul trouble, may have, don't want to pick up some extra fouls for his 5 starters, so he's, or more starters, the players that he feels are best suited for his offense.
It's like a shift change in hockey. Max's free throw, got the friendly bounce, went down. 47-38. Max is 71% free throw shooter. Second one.
That one's good. All right, let's get a couple stops here and so we can take a deep breath.
48-38. Minute and a half to go. Ring, hands to hands, in the corner to Hayes.
Remember, Kaufman, that shooter from the outside, plus Dugan also.
Horsham did a nice job getting out on him. Minute 20, Hans, 14-footer. No good, ball tipped around, Hans gets it back, flips it up off the glass, won't go down, gets it again, he'll throw it up, won't go down. Bowlby and Hans tumble to the ground. And if that one's on Ed, see who they get the foul on.
Bowlby.
That one's on Ed, so Ed's fouled out. So Ed will finish the night with 7 points. Minute 13 to go.
Yeah, Conrad, he's going to have to be big here. He's going to have to be a defensive presence and a rebounder.
So Hans will be at the line shooting 2. Hans has been held to just 6 points here tonight. But this is what Jacksonville needs to score with the clock stop. Hans free throw, in and out.
And rebound too, and make sure you know who's got the shooter. It's a big body to get on, but you got to box him out so he doesn't crash and get his own rebound.
Second one, that one good. And here comes the
wholesale
third line in.
Substitutions as the Railers now looks like Jacksonville applying the pressure. The 1-2-2.
Go home run here?
Oh, they're going to try.
They had it covered up. I think Coach Dugan's seen that a few times. Tyler with a real nice catch to keep an errant pass from going out of bounds. We tick down to a minute to go. 48-39 Railer lead is at 9.
Yeah, they're Jacksonville scrambling all over the place. The Railers got to be strong with the ball. And remember, you can still get to the basket here. As much as they're pressuring out top, still look to drive.
Foul Max, so Max just hit 2 there a few moments ago. Certainly nothing against Adam, but you have to believe Coach Dugan said when 44 gets it, go to him.
Well, I think so, just because not a normal guy out there all the time, especially in this situation. Right. Usually Bowlby's out there because he's such a good free throw shooter.
56.3 to go. Max free throw is good.
Yeah, good job by Max, the senior, stepping up when you have to and hitting these big free throws. May have just really iced this game for the Railers.
49-39. Max, second one, you got it. 50-39, lead is 11.
Yeah, 50 seconds left here in the game. One stop would probably do it for sure.
Hans, fouled by Max. So Hans will go back to the line, shooting 2.
And again, after Max makes a great senior play and hits 2 free throws, he comes down and does a freshman play, fouling Hans while he had the ball 35 feet from the basket.
First free throw is up and good. He now has 8. 46.4, 50, 40. Second one.
Short.
That was way short. Gavin the rebound. Gavin clears it. Got to watch behind him. Yep. Joey in the corner. Now it's just a fast game of keep away. And Max will go back to the line as he's fouled.
Yeah, once your seniors, your free throw shooters handling the basketball at this point, you know they're going to foul. Max has hit 4 straight, so good guy to put to the line.
Max in double figures with 10. That's back-to-back games this weekend. Free throw rolls good. Cook, the senior, got them both.
Yeah, big free throws by Max here in the fourth quarter. 6 straight.
But doesn't it seem like this game has ended up an awful lot like the Normal West and the Springfield game, and score-wise are going to be pretty close too.
Right, yeah, you're exactly right. Just letting teams hang around, and we're having to hit some free throws and some stuff down the stretch to ice the win, which you wouldn't think you'd have to do that against Jacksonville. And we talked about it early in the pregame. That's the thing this team has to overcome is trying to not that they're not trying to play their best, but bringing their best every night, no matter who we're playing.
They run to Max. Blocking foul is going to be whistled on Lonergan, and Max will go back to the line shooting 2 more. Well, he's made 6 in a row. Why not send him?
Yeah, take it, and he had an opportunity to pass the ball too, but as any good guard who's been hot from the free throw line was going to do, he's going to hold on to it until somebody fouls him.
17.6 to go. Max at the line shooting 2. First free throw. Ooh, that was good.
Caught every part of the rim on that one.
Second one?
Yeah,
good again.
8 straight for Max. So good job by Max hitting those big free throws down the stretch, and now Joey with the steal and the tip away.
Over to Max with the lay-in, and Max should do it. That will do it. 56-40. We're down to 4, down to 3. Near half-court shot on the way. That won't go. Our final score here tonight, Lincoln gets the victory. Lincoln 56, Jacksonville 40. Railers improved to 14-0 on the season, 4-0 in the conference. Jacksonville 4-9, 0-4 in the conference. Final score 56-40. We'll be back with our post-game show in a moment. You're listening to Lincoln Railer Basketball. 2 minutes on this one, please.
12 of 19 from the free throw line, so 63% from the Railers, something that we're not used to seeing from them. 28 total rebounds, so we did out-rebound Jacksonville. We did have 13 offensive rebounds, maybe the high for the season in the offensive rebounding category. 14 assists on 6 turnovers, so the Railers did another good job of playing a defense that you don't normally see in the matchup zone, but it was just timely stops and getting baskets. When we got stops, we just could never put it together tonight, Jeff.
Coach Neil Alexander now joining us here on the postgame. Coach, congratulations on the win, a 56-40 win. Again, though, you feel like you're left with this feeling that we've seen this before. The Norma West game, the Springfield game here tonight. This performance can't be what we see on Friday night because it could get real ugly.
It'll get ugly quick. So we'll find out next week where we're at and what's going on. So, but tonight I thought Jacksonville, they were very patient. They attacked us. We come out quick and hard and made things happen. I thought we had silly fouls. We can't pick them up. And, we had somebody get Joey out there towards the end of the first quarter, and he just goes, and picks up a second foul, and he has to set the whole second foul. And then, I want them to be aggressive, but boy, you got to be smart when you're playing and being aggressive. And, it's like we got to make a steal within the first pass, and that's not going to happen. And, we got to be able to contain. We got to be able to work on things and force them to run an offense. And they done 2 things that hurts us, and that's got the ball into the middle and the dribble drive. We didn't stop dribble drive at all. Therefore, they shooting free throws 1-and-1 in the third quarter. And, they scored a bunch of points from the free throw line.
Yeah, Coach, we talked about it just a little bit ago. Maybe the biggest thing for this team is not the big games like Friday night is getting up for, but it's getting up for the games that you're probably supposed to win, and teams that you've had, other good teams that you've had here at Lincoln would put these guys away early and put it on cruise control in the second half. And I think that's maybe this thing that this team's got to figure out. The thing they got to figure out is how do we not only put teams away, but play like we're supposed to against, maybe some of the lesser competition that we play.
Well, we keep looking back. We keep doing things to make people, we don't make the simple play. We try to make complicated plays, bad decisions. And again, it was the same thing last night. But I don't fault, the kids played hard. As Max Cook ended up having a good second half, but the first half he missed his first shot, and I don't think he took another shot.
Yeah, there's no question. He's got to be more offensive.
He's got to be offensive-minded for us. And second half, he done what he's supposed to do, and you can't judge on your first shot whether you're going to shoot. You didn't have that problem.
I may have never scored.
But we're to the point now where we have to be focused, because next week, we got 2 tough games next week, and we got Champaign Central Saturday night, so Friday night will be a challenge for us. I'm quite sure that Lamphere is going to try to fill the gym up before we get there, so we don't have anybody in the gym. So hopefully, and I have faith in our people that they'll be down there early, and hopefully we got more than they got. But everybody's looking towards this, and I don't know what they did tonight. They were playing a
really good team, yeah.
Tonight out of St. Louis.
Yeah, second-rated team in St. Louis. So they'll have their hands full, but regardless, it's still going to be big for the game. Lanphier taking over the Central State 8 lead. That place will be packed, and I've had people, when should I leave? When should I do this? And I don't know. I'm thank goodness we're doing the radio, because I may not get in if you don't leave before 4 o'clock.
Well, we were, we went down and watched Glenwood play the other night, and they had the doors closed at 6 o'clock for Glenwood. So those are things that, we got to make sure that we have our you're going to have to get there early.
Yeah,
I think they'll line up 3 o'clock. That's just my opinion.
They may be camping out like old Duke or something,
Yeah, we got to make sure that we're prepared to go, and we just got to be ready.
Our guys will be ready. I don't have any problem with that.
I don't either. But it's going to be a fun night. Hopefully we can go down there and take care of business, and we need some respect. I don't think we have respect in Springfield, and everybody's on the bandwagon for Lanphier. So we got to go down and execute, and if we can take care of the basketball and not turn it over and let them score easy baskets and find Bishop, we'll be in pretty good shape. So we've got our work cut out this week, and we have to take care of little things. We got to work on those passes and things, and hopefully we can get her done.
Coach, up until the last minute and a half when Max started his 8 in a row from the free throw line, Railers tonight were only 4 of 11 up to that point.
That's not good, and we got to make sure. Halftime, Lanphier was winning 44-37. So that's a good basketball team. They're very good, and they can do things and make things. And one of the things, we had trouble stopping dribble drive today. Man, they got a little bit more quickness than what Jacksonville has.
Yeah, a lot more.
So we're going to have to be down and be ready.
And Coach, finally, one of the things everyone knows, Larry Austin going to Tennessee, his Division I talent. You've mentioned Bishop. Austin's really never had that big game against the Railers. He's had some good games, but you've always found a way to keep him under control. But that could be because they didn't have that second or third player to go against, and Bishop may be more dangerous against this Railer team.
Without a doubt, he can shoot it, and in the past 3 years, Larry's only average. His average hadn't been high, but this year he's averaging in the high 20s. So,
he's shooting it better.
He's shooting it better. He's playing more with a chip, and what we can't let him do is get easy scores. Putbacks on the board. We got to make sure we block off. We got to have 5 guys rebounding, and we got to handle the ball. And as much as we're worried about them, I kind of think he's concerned about the Railers as well.
Right.
So it should be a pretty good basketball game.
A lot of fun. That's what you play 12 months out of the year for.
It'll be a hot place.
Yeah, it'll be hot. We're wearing a swimsuit.
Oh, I want to see that one.
Coach, and you talked about down at Collinsville, we talked about how with McClure North, they thought they should have gotten a top 4 seed, and they wanted to come out and show that they deserved it. And you mentioned that, you wanted them to think that they were the ones that got the tough draw. Well, I think it's the same thing. Lanphier's got to be thinking that this Lincoln team, they're not rated 3rd just by luck.
Well, it's kind of funny. They're ranked 1 in the state, but every power in the central part of the state's got us ahead of them. So I'm sure they're going to be pounding on that, Lincoln and everything. So, again, there's a good storyline behind it, and, we have to play exceptionally well to be in the basketball game. They are a very good basketball team, and if we play the way we're supposed to play, it should be a good game. But if we go down there and play and make bad decisions, they'll put up a lot of points.
All right, Coach. Well, we will let you go. Congratulations on this one. We'll invite everybody out to the breakfast tomorrow morning, 7:30, 11:30 at the Knights of Columbus Hall, and should be a good time.
Well, hopefully all the kids are going to be there, so come out and visit with them, and they'll probably spill some coffee on you or something.
All right, Coach, we'll let you go, and we will see you Friday night in a very jam-packed Lobernica Gymnasium at Lanphier.
Yeah, I got my seat.
Thanks, Coach. We'll see you later.
Okay.
Railers win by 16. We'll wrap things up here in just a moment. You're listening to Lincoln Railer Basketball.